Got a chance to watch Corey Clark. Of course, he was on the trip to the Midlands over the break.
And working out, not wrestling, but working out.
Yeah, working out in the drill sessions here. Looked really solid. Obviously, he's favoring that wrist just a little bit, but I just thought he looked really solid. Looked like his weight was down in good shape. And so, but nothing replaces these matches, Tim, where you get out there and just burn it out in these 7-minute goes. And Micic, a little bit of a different challenge here for most wrestlers. He kind of has a Eastern European type of style and very comfortable out there in his stance, and then will work to explode right through you. Clark, probably I would consider the most technical wrestler that Iowa has on their team. That really gets a lot of shots off. Can go attack below the knee, attack above the knee, snap and spin. Can ride when he needs to. I mean, really tough ride and turn. And it doesn't seem to have any problem getting out from underneath.
Interesting story on Stevan Micic's influence from Eastern Europe. His dad from Eastern Europe, not a wrestler, but studied a lot of film. And Micic really loves to study film. He can, he can talk wrestling with old people like me. I mean, he's really a student of the game.
And the most important thing for him is keeping balance. Now, Micic's got a window of opportunity, but you can see how Clark is basically spreading him out a little bit, attacking at that crotch area, and then also spreading him out. Micic's trying to come out the back door. Taking his time, trying to lay him down on his hip right there, but you notice how that left foot is right there, so he can't scoop it up. He can't scoop the bottom leg up as easily. Good fight here by Clark. Everybody wants him to step over. Now he does it before he gets to the mat. And now he's got to try to find a way to clear his head. The referee's giving him plenty of time to work off of this. I don't know if he's going to be able to go ahead and collect himself. You really got to pop your hips up. Good work though by Micic to be able to come out the back door, scoop the back leg. He was probably 65% there. Just needed to clear his head.
Clark, a native Iowan out of Pleasant Hill, Iowa, Southeast Polk, a powerhouse prep program. Alex Meyer coming up at 174, also from Southeast Polk.
You have to get an upset. This is a perfect upset situation. You got Iowa traveling after going to the Midlands, and Michigan did not travel over the holidays, had a chance to collect themselves, do some training. Now they got them showing up in the house, their own house. You got to close down those, you get a window of opportunity, get on a guy's leg, you got to come through with it and get the finish. And if you're Corey Clark, it's understandable. Micic is going to be a tough guy to take down, but you want to try to get that takedown early.
This is a tough test coming back, Clark. After not wrestling for over a month, and he's undefeated and he's top ranked, but to come back against a wrestler like Micic, who was a runner-up at the Cliff Keen Las Vegas Invitational, where he narrowly lost to Ohio State's Nathan Tomasello.
Yeah, Tim, this is a window of opportunity here. Get a quick escape for Micic to get back on his feet without burning a lot of calories. But because Clark this is not his first 0-0 period. He's a guy who scores a lot on his feet, but he can also win the match in this ride out situation. He does a good job of putting pressure on a guy, collects the wrists, work the bar arms. But I don't see him really going after that wrist, attacking that real hard. That may be a factor. His own wrist is bothering him a little bit. Puts the leg in. Yeah, a lot going on. Not a lot going on here, but it's really important action here for Micic to try to get that escape.
Tremendous assistant coach, and I think that this is an important part for Clark here to keep Micic down, because he doesn't appear to have broken the code to get out from underneath.
Well, if you see how Clark is basically adjusting back, he clicked up in that ankle there and shelved it, the leg on his knee. Still got a tight spiral ride there going. Micic has got to really, explode, create a better scramble situation, and maybe turn back the other direction and collect his wrist back. Square up a little bit. He's putting himself in that situation by scooping over that leg. Now he feels he's going to drive back through, but I think Clark, still plenty of time. He's post his right hand and just come up. Clark understands that and keeps a wrinkle in the back of his neck. Will wait. Micic's got him down to his hip. Now he's got a chance to clear. He should look for 2, and he does. Gets 2, no count.
No
points.
No 2.
Unbelievable.
Because Jamie George says that Clark still has control.
Well, that's going to be debated.
No points.
Let's take a look at the replay, Tim. Right now, Jamie, take a look at this. He comes up, collects the bottom leg, and right through there is a pass-through situation. I understand not giving it there. And you know what? It's close. I don't think he can give it at that point.
I don't think it can be overturned. You watch it, and Clark came through. There wasn't a separation there.
After further review, the call on the match stands. No 2.
There's the popularity.
Choice, right?
Indisputable video proof that there was 2 by Micic was not there.
Well,
the call was no points.
You just got to change the focus as far as the corner is concerned, though. How are you going to try to win the match? Are you going to try to ride him out, eliminate the riding time point, give up the escape, or go right after him on the feet? And Clark gets the quick escape, so effectively he has a 2-0 lead. You got to change your athlete's focus right now. I know you may not have liked the call, but you got to understand how you try to win this last 2 minutes, win the bout.
Don't wait!
And Clark, very experienced. He's not going to wait around. I expect him to get on his offense and put this away. That's going to be his. He won't sit around here for the whole minute and a half. He'll get on his offense. There's Micic on another shot.
Good stuff by Clark there to fend off the attack by Micic.
But just like kind of what we didn't see earlier from Assad is that we saw Micic square up real well in that position, use his underhook, and make it difficult for Clark to go around him. I don't care if you've been out for a while. Even if you think you've been keeping yourself in the best shape possible, it's still tough to go out there and execute like you're in mid-season form when you've been out for a while like this. And it'll be interesting to see how Clark handles it. If he tries to go out there and get a shot off to put this thing away.
Like I said, it's a very tough test for Clark, and right now he is doing a nice job of staying on the attack and against a very tough opponent.
If anything else, he's burning clock right here, but I know he wants to try to score against the freshman. The freshman's done a nice job of competing almost in every situation. So
Clark, the seasoned wrestler, knows right where he is. Like you said, has the leg shelved right there, and the wind as he stays right there with. There's a count, but it's a little too late. He doesn't have to work up. Clark wins with riding time, 2-0. Great match and good comeback from being out for a long time by Corey Clark, your #1 wrestler at 133 pounds.